Well, hello everybody, welcome to Robert's Train Set, and as you can see we've had a little trip over to the London Festival of Railway Modelling at Ali Pali. Now I've got to admit that these photos were taken in the afternoon on my way home rather than in the morning when it was absolutely horrible weather, really wet and horrible, and the M25 was diabolical driving. So here we have the mast from the BBC that they transmitted with, and there's the reception as you can see. And you notice a couple of plaques on the walls. Now this one shows that Ali Pali has not always been used for fun things, but certainly a place to be held. And then obviously, you know, the high definition television started there in 1936. So there were some lovely views from the terraces. And in the distance, there's Canary Wharf, and there it is a bit closer. Nice afternoon it was, thankfully. So this is the the long terrace I needed to walk from at the far end, so where I am now, because I came in at this end to park. And I did go in the East Court, but you can't get through apparently because there's a skating ring in the way, and my car was parked in this little alcove here, which was very nice. So I walked all the way along that long corridor, and I got to the front end at Palm Court entrance, and as you can see, this is where we go in, and I did. And queues. Anything unusual about that, anybody? At least we were in the dry there for a while. Now I believe this was the queue for the people that were going to pay on the day, so they would have had to have waited until 10 o'clock, I would think. But there's some nice trees and bushes and whatever in there. Very nice place. Very posh. And there was even somewhere to grab a cup of tea or something when you arrived, which I thought was quite nice. So let's start with the railways. I've just taken a few, not many. So I have put the names of the layout, the scale and the owner in the video of each one somewhere, I will say. So please enjoy. I will come in from time to time. O fine scale is OFS, I believe. Coming up to the time where these trains will go on the railway for real, won't they? Maybe not pulled by 37, but possibly.
Which is not every longer road, but it's
So I was keen to go to McKinley because obviously they do auto running, don't they? And in this particular instance, they did have iTrains on. So I was quite interested to see. So you can see that this train goes into this siding, or this bypass, and the other one comes through, and that's what it's all about.
on the diagram up there. You can see this is a train from there. You recognise that? Yes. Right. So. Passenger train is coming up. We're going to go into current. All your coaches.
So they did have a real expert up there, Stan, who sort of tells Bob Fuller
the other question is how many
everything he does on his series, his excellent series. So there were the usual loads of traders, absolutely loads and loads and loads. Did I buy anything? No. Just tea and something to eat. Now this is the Acura scale stand, and there's the 37. And I think these are going to go out within a couple of weeks. Well, it might well be now, depending when I put this up. And obviously they are reissuing, I believe, the 55, the Deltics, as well as the Hatton 66s, which I didn't actually take a picture of, I'm sorry. And here is the Manor. So I just took this. These are behind glass, so it's a nightmare to get a good picture, really. But you can see a little bit of detail. And it looks, I would like one of these, I must admit. I have to see how we go. And obviously the 92 is out already, isn't it? So I got to meet Richard from New Junction, and surprise, surprise, he's working for Curascale now, not Hornby Magazine. Jenny Kirk was there with in her usual place, and this chap is Andy from Hot Dog Pilot 68, who's doing quite well. And this fellow is Peter Dixon from Torrington Road, who I know quite well. I met him quite a few times, and we had a good old natter. Great fun. Now, you may not know this chap, but his name's Ian Morrison, and he's the knowledge behind Bob Fuller's series on iTrains, and he was a very interesting chap to speak to. And he's the, you know, I went and got some food. It's not exactly cheap, I must admit, but the bar was nearly always empty, as opposed to the other places. So we've got some more layouts now, so I'll let you watch them in peace. Just about got this. So this was a sort of it can move, but it wasn't moving at the time, and I've got a few here that there wasn't any movement on them, but I just thought this was worth showing. The Thames barge is absolutely superb. I have stayed on a Thames barge down in Salcombe once when I was young, and we do get them in my local port sometimes, because there's quite a few round the Essex and Suffolk coast. Super little display. And here's another one, Westcliff, who it was a superb. I'll let you listen to their sound effects. You'd almost think you were there, wouldn't you?
What year do you think this is set in?
Are you going to run a
So
train?
this explains itself,
Or
really.
have you got problems?
When we can stop the red light coming on the controller,
you've got a
absolutely,
short, have you?
we have.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Sorry, excuse me a moment.
It's longer than my arm.
So these were I think the steam locos that Hornby developed, but I think they sort of lost interest a bit or whatever. But yeah, they're magic. You've got the boiler in the tender, which is where most of our loudspeakers are, and sound locos, and the loudspeaker makes far more noise than the real thing. Wonderful machines. Very, very hot, apparently. Do not try and pick them up or put them back on the layout. What I like about a lot of these layouts is the attention to detail, and the models that aren't actually trained. Look at that ship, absolutely superb. Very skilled people are about. Unfortunately not me, but there we are. Now, as you've noticed, I've written here that this is its debut, this layout, and it's I think it's a son and a father. It's taken 10 years to build this, and this is the first time it's been publicly displayed. So, well done to them. Superb. I thought those of you that like counting the number of wagons on a train would like to do this. I've taken it in its entirety for you. This was rather strange. When the locomotive was uncoupled from the train, it went backwards and forwards of its own accord, very slightly.
If he's more photogenic, does that mean
quickly
he's the only
coupled
one
it back
on
up
YouTube?
again. Seemed to work.
He's got youth on his side. Not always the thing, is it?
There's a creep on that controller, which is fine.
Look, it's just going to chop it in there, look.
Very strange.
There you go. Attack it from that way. Yeah, perfect. Good on you.
Gold medal.
Any sound in it?
Gold top. No.
Why not?
I'm afraid not.
Not as though you ain't got any room.
I'm going to room in my ears.
Or are you DC?
DC, yeah.
Ah, probably. Might hear it's coming, isn't it? To DC even, sound.
Yes, there is a real running stream on this. If you watch carefully, you should see it. It's not very big, it's there. it is in the background now, you see.
Are these N-gauge?
Yes.
There's so many gauges now, you don't quite know what you're looking at, do you?
The model railway club stand in the Great Hall has a series of presentations from new manufacturers over the weekend. Coming next at 2 o'clock this afternoon, Michael from KR Models updates us on his latest product releases. That's on the MRC stand.
Don't crash anything.
I've got 10 of those on my double O layout. Bloody massive. Layout's only 10 foot long. Not the I haven't got a cargo wagon. I've got one of the others.
I was a bit intrigued by this one, so I did ask about it.
Are you DC or DCC?
DC.
DC.
Nice and simple.
Yeah. Well, you still got to have lots of isolation stuff and everything, haven't you?
No, only in the station areas.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's no isolation.
So you use only sort of sidings.
Yes, yeah.
What's this 237? What actually is it?
It's the recovery train for the Eurostar.
Is it? Oh, right.
Yeah,
Got a couple up to the front of it.
yeah, and that's why there's a gap between
Yeah.
the loco and if we're pushing one out the tunnel. Or,
Right. Okay.
yeah, it's different.
Okay, I've just got to watch my.
And where do they all go? There they go, into there. One of the operators was actually on the outside of this layout, so I was sort of trying to avoid his top of his head, as you can just see in the bottom right hand corner there. So I'm afraid that's it. I came out in the afternoon and that's where I took most of these pictures really. And I did the long walk back down there, quite a way, back to that original East Court entrance, which is, you know, every bit as good as the other end really. And walked back into my car there, got in it and made my way home 85 miles back to the Essex coast. So thanks for watching everybody, and watch out for the next one. Cheers everybody. Cheers.